Chat, hello, how are you all doing? You had an idea for the Icebox return. Can a defensive Veto zap the Viper mid orb every round? Yes. Same similar theory of bind. But I imagine before Icebox comes back in, they'll change it. I think you just change the map. The map changes were too well received for them to not do that on more maps. Did you see the rumors of Sean going back to 100 Thieves? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I don't think the watch party venture, the CS paid out as like well as you thought it would as well. So
I'm still joined
I think it
by
makes
this
sense.
Spy.
Or Duelists will be picked for pro play after the new patch.
Just looking to
or Duelists, maybe.
Now in this second round,
I would imagine most teams go for double controllers with the new patch, but Yoru's still incredibly good. Neon's still great. Waylay's still unbelievable.
Questions being asked.
Ray's still decent.
DRG Vukashu that comes up
Jet makes a little bit more sense now as well.
Yoru off the angle as well, but still has to be cleared out. Meanwhile, on the other side,
pretty much all of them. I don't think you'll see the Yoru pick rate decrease much at all.
Where this team are.
They didn't change anything that was good.
Exploratory march out onto
like all they did was nerf the ult for ranked, basically. And your flash is 0.25 less or something low. Nothing. They didn't really touch Yori that much.
Ready and just being greedy.
Good pro play.
No way they've needs
Have I seen Envy? I watched a bit of Envy last night.
If they can just find themselves a kill.
They're a bunch of lunatics, man. They're a bunch of lunatics that are very good with their agents. Extra Inspire got heavy nerfed. I mean, Inspire got heavier nerfed than Extra.
But if they can just find these kills, it all of a sudden becomes a lot more winnable.
Like Extra can still play Yoru every map.
Two chances at the 2 versus 2, right?
Inspire can't play.
The 50-50 that comes up, and right now it looks like it's going to be the first question that gets asked. With
flash change is bigger than you think. It's only 0.25, right? It's not much. Are you talking about the fact that the turn away stuff? Flashes aren't on your screen properly, they don't flash anymore. Yeah, so they put it in line with the other flashes. I mean, to be honest, that probably is a big change.
The opportunity to make it half aggression
man,
that we didn't see from them.
I just find that change is so weird, man. I still can't get over some of their changes. Like, I think even if you like the patch and you understand what they want you to fight on site, have more gunplay, I think you just still gotta look at like some of the changes and be like, why? Like changing the breach, like nerfing all the stuff with the breach and then improving his flash once the flash hits.
The sniper is here. Misses the ulti and gets the knife. What a way to get a kill.
In pro play, no one gets hit by that flash. So it's pointless changing.
Guys,
did you watch FNS's interviews and discussions with the devs? No, I didn't. But I imagine I saw some clips of it, which just like they say that this is like a baseline and they can change some of their teams, they can change some of their agents. But it's like, mate, we had a good baseline. Why do we need to hard reset when we had a better baseline? I don't think there's much that they could say that would give me like too much hope.
No straight up aggression this time, but you do see
it just felt like a really out of
position with a bucket.
It felt like a really out of touch update.
As the Prowler gets destroyed, you have to believe that there's going to be some bait.
Like all they did, in my opinion, was just piss off a good amount of their player base. Anyone that likes Gecko, pissed off. Anyone that likes Breach, pissed off. Anyone that likes Cypher, pissed off. Anyone that likes trying to help their team in ranked, annoyed. They just took away so much like all of the self-sustain on the agents that were meant to help people got taken away. Who do you want to win Americas? I don't mind too much. From what I saw yesterday, Envy looked very fun to watch. So probably Envy at the moment from what I'm watching.
It's got to look a little bit better.
They just look crazy.
You talk about the last time these two teams played up against each other.
They're just mechanically very good. A lot of aimers.
Sides, right? So that this is nothing new. They've been here before. DRG winning 8 attacking rounds when they faced up.
They're not scared to make
so did any
plays. Do you think Veto will be picked on every map? Most maps, I think Veto will be at least played by some teams. I'm not saying it's a must pick, but it's a strong agent. They need to put the cooldown. They need to put the cooldown in line with everything else. It doesn't make sense that.
Yeah, that would be a good start as well.
Doesn't make sense that every cooldown goes to 60 seconds apart from the new guy. Like take his cooldown down as well. Like, you don't want me to have 3 bits of util for all the stages? And why has the new guy got 3 bits of util that can zap everyone's util? Like, even though you wait 60 seconds for your util to be up, this guy's probably got his little orb to zap it. You've been playing Waylay Phoenix? This is what I'm saying, chat. This is what I'm saying about this patch, man. We got Ivy in chat, the biggest Gecko believer. He's trying to play Gecko, trying to help the team out, trying to get some support util. Agent gets completely wrecked, and now they're having to use Waylay Phoenix. Just who cares, man? Just selfish, just send it. It doesn't work with Veto being in the game as well. Yeah, he got double nerf. Gecko actually the worst agent in the game right now. Might be up there. Arbor? Yeah, but all the smokers got nerfed. So Harbor got Arbor got a bit better in his category. Breach.
They still have a strong hold towards this guarded position.
Breach is up there. How would you nerf the Outlaw? I would put the second shot. It takes a little bit longer. I would at the very least, very small nerf. At the very least, it does 125 damage. So just for those little nuance like rounds where like you slightly clip a wall or someone took 10 bit of damage, I don't want it to kill those people. Like even just the smallest nerf. But I think they just want all guns to be powerful.
Would be something that any question.
I think they're scared about nerfing the guns because then the util becomes too good. They really own themselves, man. What was the line they said at the beginning? Where they don't want utility to kill people. In Project A, shooting matters.
It's a round that's unfortunate for
Dude, it still matters.
They can't afford to let keeping on.
They're just like so stuck. They're so stuck in that.
Now it looks like any questions off the back of
They're so stuck like 5 years ago. Like, damn, why did we say this? They're bad maps where Viper is a bad choice. Is it a smoker? Is it a second smoker? Not really. Is it primarily smoker? Pretty much all of them. Apart from Icebox and Breeze. Viper's too good for pro play. And the nerf didn't make sense, man. Again, I just think they missed the mark. I feel like they miss the mark all the time. Because you got Omen smokes 10 seconds, you got Astra smoke 10 seconds, and then Viper smoke. If you're gonna bring it in line, you would do your fuel is like less, right? The fuel can't be done for long enough. But instead they do less damage. That really, if you look at it, doesn't make too much changes.
Multi-kills. You know you only get a multi-kill if you get a 3k.
You sound defeated talking about the new patch. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make logical sense. Like, I would say if they wanted to make everyone play on site and they wanted to do the gun changes, you still take away 30% or like 20% of that update and it makes sense. I don't get the 30% of it. I don't get the breach stuff. I don't get the Viper enough. I don't get the Yor enough. I don't get the Waylay enough. I don't get the gun. I don't get the stinger enough. It's not enough.
We don't need to do them dirty, man.
I don't get the Gecko enough. I don't get the Scythe enough.
AQ are already feeling bad enough.
I don't understand. I can understand the Astra enough, to be fair. I think Astra's really strong. I don't understand the Omen enough. Because, again, I don't think they targeted the right thing. And they brought everyone in line. Like, Omen's up here. And then they take down the people that are like, who should be playing instead of Omen.
them all
You don't think
anyway,
that's
so there's no point for them
30%?
to
I
get
mean,
it.
it's a big
How
patch
is
though.
anybody else supposed to do
It
anything
is a
if
big
Spirits
patch.
has killed
You got
three
map
members of the
changes that are
team
very
before you
good.
see
You
anybody?
got
Like,
majority
it's-
of gun changes that are very good.
crazy how well this player was playing.
And then
It is
I'm honestly okay with
terrifying
the
for any questions,
I'm honestly
because
okay with the recon
how
and
do you combat this when
Fade
DRG is
stuff.
playing with such
Fade got a bit of a
confidence
buff in
and
terms of the ult.
fighting
That
you
ult
in
changes
positions that
big.
you're just not expecting.
80 perma. That's a long time.
Right,
In terms of your damage.
it's just you don't.
Vice.
Okay, great.
Vice needed enough.
Thanks. That's my
It's a different
everybody.
route, but I think
You
it's.
just don't. You just lose apparently. That's all.
I think the
questions
Vice
have,
nuff's
but-
Am I
okay,
wrong? They
but I only
tried
think it's
different
okay
things,
because
but
there's more
listen, when it
outrageous
came
stuff
to
in the patch.
aggressively
Didn't the
follow
Valo
the
devs
answer
say there'd be
to
another
not
big
give up that
update for
space
the
in
end of the
first
year?
place?
Sure.
But then when it came to the attack
Sure.
side,
And I get that that's
it
like
fell apart, right? And we were
I
expecting
get
them
that's
to
like
get
their
what we've seen last time, but it
that's
just
like
was
their it's
not
okay
there.
guys, like we're gonna
And
do
I'm-
another patch.
I've genuinely
But
just got a sickening
why
feeling
do
in
a
my
half
stomach as we head into this next
like
match,
why
so I'm worried, man.
why
I'm
would
worried.
I release something that
You're
is
gonna have to
this?
wait with that sickening feeling.
Why would I
You
release
get a
something that
little
isn't
bit of a
fully
break to
complete?
resettle
Especially
yourself,
when you have a
Reggie,
game
but
changers
make sure
tournament on
anybody
this.
watching you don't go
Why not just
anywhere,
wait until it's
because
all
it
good
could
and then do a
potentially
patch?
be the deciding map.
They said unfortunate timing for game changes. Yeah, they should have delayed it. They should have delayed it. But again, I said this on Plat Chat. They don't want to admit that it's gonna be more entertaining to watch. Because no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear we're adding a big patch into game changes. It's gonna mess up the teams, but my god, it's gonna be entertaining to watch because the game's gonna feel different. More people are gonna watch. But you don't want to tell the teams that. You don't want to tell the teams you're kind of messing with the competitive integrity because you want to have more people watch the game. But it's gonna have more people watch the game. Like it's better for game changes as a whole. It just really sucks for the teams that don't get enough time. And I do think that we asked the teams and half of them wanted to change the patch. I think that's a bit of a cop out. Because if you offer me 2 weeks on a new patch for the biggest tournament and everyone else has 2 weeks, I'm obviously going to say yeah. Like, I get a giant advantage over other teams. Sure, dude. And I don't take any of the blame for that. For sure. Give me the extra 2 weeks. Like, obviously teams will say yeah. You expect a lack of Senti play next year with the guarding of Cypher and Vice.
A little bit too
I think the option of doubles Sentinel isn't really much of a thing anymore.
Angles where they can just catch people off guard and
So
win fights they shouldn't.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're not really seeing too
I
much
expect less
counterplay
Senti,
with
but
Akiman
that's
and
also
Spirits
to
as
do with
well,
the
right?
maps as well.
You've got
There's a
your two
lot of
duelists who
maps you
kinda
can
set
get
up
away with no
each other quite
Senti at the
nicely
moment.
with the TPs, the slows, the dashes
I
across.
can understand double
Playing
controller
completely separate games at the minute. Want
being
to start to see that relationship build
what
up
most
and
teams play, like
become
on
stronger
5 out of
as this
7
matchup.
maps.
Too much
In
to
the
worry
Chinese
about.
region, we'd be better
And
having some
they
EU
give themselves
coaches.
a really
Yeah, I
strong
think the
chance
EU
to
structure
continue in this
would help
matchup.
majority of the teams. Even just understanding on certain maps would help them a lot. I feel like as the game progresses, as I watch every region, I feel like you would have less and less impact as a coach. Like at the beginning, I think like you could make a team like twice as good, 3 times as good. Now it's more like about percentage players. In China, I still think you could join a team and you would get them to champs just from being a beast. Especially after what Bonkard did with NRG. But just the level of how they play games is, all like certain maps is, there's still like a big learning curve for a lot of the players there. The thing that really owned Chinese teams this year, so Chinese teams were pretty good, and especially EDG obviously a step above everyone else, but 2023 I think we had one change. It was like bind out, icebox in, or maybe it was the other way around. Then 2024 I think there were 2 map changes, so it's not too much, but then this year we had like 7 map changes. And for a team that is behind on macro and understanding of maps, and just general macro meta stuff of like, especially Yoru, how Yoru should be played, to change maps this much, this region just got wrecked by the map changes. It's just too much. It's too much for the players that are like catching up on the game.
Members committing to the seaside. Oh, this might be a
like you would just watch some of the Chinese teams and they just don't know what they're doing on certain maps. Whereas like the other regions have been playing it for so much longer. Broad meta also. That's also you're right. It's 7 map changes or 6 map changes, and on top of that, different, like there'd be like 3 prominent comps for each map. We saw it with the
together, and then you can combine the slow as
MIBR. Was it MIBR Billy when they didn't know how to play against the Viper Haven comp?
Kind of just has to be saying that
like they just don't know.
Loud, right?
Their knowledge is just too far down to succeed in that meta. What if Riot allowed custom community maps? I mean, that would be good, man. The thing is, they won't ever do it. I mean, they're the majority of good maps in CS. What was the last good map in the CS that Valve made? Was it Overpass? Did they make that? Vertigo was holy.
Yeah, now we get to see
the only good maps are like community ones. Will you be coaching again next year? This is the first year I've received no offers. So, not that I put myself out there, but I might have priced myself out, I think. I think word is spread. Alright, peace everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Appreciate you being here.